This episode is brought to you in part by California Inspection Authority, Southern California's premier property inspection experts.
Hey guys, it's David from Trail Adventures USA. We're out here at the Icon Vehicle Dynamics Overland Experience. I got Edward Shin. You guys know who he is already, so he needs no real introduction. I'm just happy he's coming on the channel. But we're out here. It's super busy. As you can see, it's packed.
Yeah, man, I don't know where we're going to find a space to camp.
We're not going to find no space to camp out here, guys. It's going to be ridiculous. Anyways, I hope the rest of you Overlanders get your stuff together, get out here for a good time, and we'll see you guys soon. So continue watching. It's going to be a great weekend.
All right. Take care, guys.
Tens of thousands of spectators come out to watch the King of the Hammers race in Johnson Valley. This is BLM land located near Yucca Valley in the state of California. There are more than 400 teams annually that participate. The King of the Hammers was founded by Jeff Knoll and David Cole in 2007. The idea for the race was planned on the back of a cocktail napkin in a bar in Southern California. The race teams will start in 30-second intervals from the Means Dry Lake bed and navigate through the desert on a 50 to 60-mile course before hitting the rock climb. It started out as one race that has now expanded to 5 races held throughout a one-week period.
Inside Hammertown, and actually Habit Burgers here. There's a lot of great vendors. If you're thinking about coming out, make sure that you come out, and it's going to be a great time. Winds are not too heavy right now, so it's going to be a great time for everybody to come out and enjoy themselves at Hammertown. Guys, the Gambler 500 Miata, and I tell you what, it looks like a monster vehicle. They put a bunch of stuff together, long travel. I can see this thing is wonderful. It just goes to show you it doesn't matter what you drive, you just got to be creative enough to build it. The wire spoke wheels I could do without, but overall that looks like a lot of fun. Can you imagine ripping across the desert in that thing? All right, good stuff right here in Hammertown.
The first race included only 12 teams. However, they are often referred to as the OG 13 because Jeff and Dave thought it sounded better. The races include the Can-Am UTV race, the Everyman Challenge, the Toyo Desert Race, Ultimate Trophy Truck, and the all-new Ultra 4 versus Rock Bouncer Shootout.
Hey guys, so this year Can-Am took first, second, and third podium finishes, and they have a great display here. They even have a simulator. So if you're going to come out to Hammertown, whether it's this year, 2020, or even next year, look for their booth and try out the simulator. The Maverick XRC is one of their newer models. Really nice. Fox shock equipped. Great looking interior. really aggressive tires. Engine is Rotax powered.
Many people don't know, but the United States Marine Corps were supposed to take over Johnson Valley away from the California public land listing and turn it into part of their expanding training facility. Through the work of community members and politicians, a settlement was reached. Part of the compromise was that 79,000 acres would go to the Marine Corps and roughly 43,000 acres would stay as part of Johnson Valley's public lands. There is an additional 53,000 acres that are utilized for joint use. The Johnson Valley off-road area gains around $71 million in revenue per year from off-roaders who access the area. So it's morning, day 2, King of the Hammers 2020. We're going to explore more of Johnson Valley today. Just getting through some breakfast. Icon Vehicle Dynamics, located on Lincoln Avenue in the city of Riverside, put together an overland camp experience at the 2020 King of the Hammers. Probably one of the most exciting overland experiences one could have in the desert. It was supported by some of Southern California's top vendors. Rory from Trigger Controls headed up most of the camp arrangements. Shift Pod provided numerous tents, and Hangar 24 supplied the brew.
Hey guys, we're out here at Icon Vehicle Dynamics. This is their base camp at King of the Hammers 2020. You guys know this truck, it really doesn't need any introduction. This one belongs to the guys over at Peak Suspension. And if it wasn't for Peak Suspension, a lot of us guys with the Colorado ZR2s wouldn't have the parts we need to do the off-roading we like to do. So just a special shout out to these guys for all the work they do in bringing great products. If you need anything for your Colorado ZR2, make sure you reach out to the guys at Peak Suspension.
AC Highlights was also a big supporter, along with Icon Alloys. We had a great time chatting with Brad from Trail Recon. He took the time to tell us all about the Patriot trailer and showed us many of the details of his Jeep Gladiator build, and even shared some of the details of his upcoming Alaska trip. So we headed over to the hill next to base camp to get a better look at the race. It soon became a competition as to who could make it to the top. Composed of loose sand, it became apparent choosing the right gear and having enough momentum was paramount. It became apparent that not everyone would make it to the top, and we had a great laugh at those that got stuck along the way. King of the Hammers 2020 seen numerous sponsors. The most notable were the Ford Motor Company and Ford Bronco, Nitto Tires, Ames Oil, BF Goodrich, King Shocks, and many more. At the time of this video, Team Monster Energy driver Shannon Campbell of Gilbert, Arizona was the 2020 points leader with 3,538 points. 2020 seen an increase in the prize money payouts as well, over $100,000, with Ford Motor Company kicking in $62,000 for the 4600 class alone. Everyone had something good to eat at camp. Steaks were top on the menu. It was a pleasure meeting Edward Shin and Chris Wood during the event. We got to socialize and hang out and have a couple cold brews. We will definitely be heading up north very soon to visit those guys. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and smash the subscribe button. Be sure to ring the bell icon so you won't miss future episodes. If you have a product or service that you feel could benefit from being featured, please contact us through Instagram at trailadventures_. And thanks again for watching.
Can you tell me if it's love we're making? Can't you feel the ground is shaking? Hey, I don't need another explanation.
Sometimes accidents happen, and it's our friends who lift us up during troubling times. Our friend Adam and Mark were involved in a serious rollover accident. While Mark sustained minor injuries, it was Adam who sustained significant injuries. With huge medical bills looming, he needs our help. If you're part of the off-road community, please visit his Instagram at @OhThatOneDude and help out any way you can. Both Mark and Adam had to be airlifted from Johnson Valley to the local hospital for treatment. The most recent update is that both of them are on the mend. Everyone from Trail Adventures USA would like to wish both of them a speedy recovery, and we'll see you on the trails. Use the link to his GoFundMe account and help out any way you can. The GoFundMe link will be in the description.